everyone, I'm Xenothoid, and today we're back with more Minecraft content. Today we're here in Pokemon Cobalt and Amethyst for promo map number 2. This is the third downloadable demo of Pokemon Cobalt and Amethyst, and this one is titled The First Gym. We're here in, I can't remember what city this is, but it's got the first gym in it, grass-type gym, and we're going to play against the gym leader. Going through our Pokemon here, we have an interesting setup. I honestly don't know much about any of these Pokemon. Judilium is one of the starters. That's all I know about them. So it's going to be interesting to see if I can do any good. I haven't learned all the Pokemon Cobalt and Amethyst Pokemon yet. Something tells me I will when I start playing through the full map. Anyways, let's move on and see what we've got here. The first thing we've got is the gym official that we always have at every Pokemon gym. If you've played the games before, you've seen this guy. By talking to him, he tells us, "Welcome to the Verdure Town Gym." The gym leader, Louisa, specializes mainly in grass types and poison types. Normally this would be easy if you picked the fire starter, but you gotta remember that they've designed the team so it's a bit more challenging even if you do use a whole bunch of fire type Pokemon. If you defeat her, you will be awarded with a topiary badge, among other things. What other things? Probably a TM. He wishes me the best. Good for him. Alright, with that out of the way, let's bug the map out. Okay. Let's go. There aren't any puzzles in this gym, it's just a straight walk down into the cave. And in this map, we don't have to play against any of the intermediate trainers that are between you having to fight the gym leader and you entering the gym. But in the full map, of course, there will be other trainers you have to fight, and then there won't be a puzzle for this gym, but all the other gyms will have some form of puzzle in them. And here we are inside the gym. This is absolutely amazing. I want to see what it looks like in the daytime, though. I think I can do that. Yay. So it's very neat. It looks like a magical garden. Kinda like the place. Neat use of emerald ore down there in the ground. And the water all over the place just adds that extra bit to it. Anyways, as we walk up here, we can find the gym leader. And here we have our gym leader. There's nothing else to the map other than the gym battle, so let's get straight into it with the gym battle. I don't know her team right now, so this will be an interesting one. Louise. ... Wait. What's she doing? Is she prepping her team to defeat me? Ah yes, you've arrived. I've been expecting you, Xenothoid. Okay. Professor Cedar has quietly requested that I hand over part of the Azure Flute for certain reasons I cannot even begin to fathom. Why does she only have part of the Azure Flute? Okay. I've been holding it for a while now, but I had no idea it would come to this. Oh no, I'm gonna have to battle her for it. Both Atraman and Palisade Town are quite far from here. I can help escort you there with some of my Pokemon, but I think you're here for another reason too. The first gym badge. Yes, I am. I'm no pushover. My poisonous type poke will turn you green with envy. Okay, I'm not sure that'll happen. It must have taken you great courage to come here. Sure. I hope you're well rested. No, I slept terribly last night. And here we go at the battle beginning. You are challenged by Verdure Gym Leader Louise. I don't know why that's all in capital, but it's cool anyways. And we are against a level 19 Branbar. Alright. Judilium. Let's see what we can do. Let's take a look around the map here. Alright, judging by the look of that Pokemon, it's going to be a grass type and a poison type. So we're just going to use Tackle on it and see how much damage we can do. This is just to base what we've got and see if we can figure out what one of their moves is. We've got Poison Sting being used from him. As long as it doesn't poison me, we'll be pretty okay, except for Poison is super effective against grass. There we go. So we dealt more damage with Tackle than they did with Poison Sting. We're at level 21. Alright, now we can get into the real moves. Let's see what Razor Leaf does. Or no, let's use Mega Drain, see if we can heal ourselves a bit. Agility to raise the speed, even though it's already faster than me. Speed rose. So it'll definitely outspeed me in just about anything. Can I get a Mega Drain off? Yep. Nowhere near enough damage. Do we heal a significant amount of health? Not even close. Okay, so we can't use grass types against it. So we're actually going to switch out here. Alright, let's try number 2, Snort Chop. Very interesting model there. We've got Struggle Bug coming at us. I know ahead of time that's not a super powerful attack, because my special attack fell, and I took... Oh wow, more health than I thought I would. Alright. Well, now we're going to Rapid Spin and see if we can take it out. Agility again. Even though it's already faster than me, I'm not sure this game's winning any records for AI. To be fair, that's relatively hard to do, especially in Minecraft. Alright, so Speed rose again. We're going to just attack with Rapid Spin. Can we deal a significant amount of damage? Yes, we can. About as much as we did when we tackled. Okay. Something tells me this is just going to be a long game of slap, because we've got 57 out of 73 health left, which is a bunch. So, we're going to fight, and we're going to do more damage. Rapid Spin again. Alright, Giga Drain against me. I don't know how effective that's going to be. We're going to Rapid Spin. Alright, we're going to use Payback this round. Payback doubles in power if I've been attacked first, and I know he's faster than me. Or rather, she's faster than me. Whatever. Brandbar attacks me. I deal more damage. My special attack fell again, even though I'm using physical moves entirely. But whatever. Payback, a dark-type move. That's what we needed. Alright, we can probably survive another attack, so a Rapid Spin to finish him off. Or finish her off. Whatever. There we go. Rapid Spin. I'm surprised I haven't been poisoned from the continuous Poison Sting attacks. There we go. We got the attack away. Brandbar's down. Gained 312 experience points. Probably won't be able to level up, but I've got XP points. And I need 1,207 XP points to level up to the next level. She's about to use Trumps. Will I change Pokemon? Yes, I will. Mine's at really low health, so let's change it out. Number 3, Crizziere. Crizziere? I don't know. Whatever it is, let's try it. Alright, so we got 2 horse-looking Pokemon here. Sorry guys, I haven't been paying attention to the Pokemon Cobalt and Amethyst stuff. More Sun and Moon stuff. Anyways, let's see what attacks we've got. Thundershock, Low Kick, Swift, and Focus Energy. Alright, I can't say that's a super impressive one in a grass-type gym, but we're going to use Thundershock because it's pretty powerful, and a special attack as well. And we set the enemy armor stand on fire. I hope that doesn't break the map. Alright, it's not very effective. Great. And I'm going to be attacked with a Giga Drain. Oh no. It shouldn't cause me a problem. Good news, the burning armor stand didn't break the map. I had my energy drained. I took some damage. Alright. Well, we can't use electric attacks. Let's try Low Kick. It is nice to know right now that I'm faster than the enemy because I can always attack first. Low Kick is super effective, right? We know what I'm doing for the rest of this round. Magical Leaf. If that is an attack, I've never heard of it before. So that might be one that they've added from Pokemon Cobalt and Amethyst. Alright, so I can get one more attack off, but it's going to cause me to sacrifice this Pokemon. That's okay, though. We've got a whole bunch of Pokemon left, so we can afford to lose one. Plus, if we're lucky, we can get a crit and take out the enemy. Does it work? No, but we do get it down to seriously low health, so we can take it out fast. Oh, it flinches. Alright. We're in for one more round. We're going to Low Kick again, see if we can finish it off. We use Low Kick. Trumps is gone. Alright. We've taken out 2 Pokemon. We've lost none. 413 experience gained. 1,200. We're not leveling up any Pokemon in this map. Alright, we're about to go against Ramorel. A Pokemon that, again, I just don't know. We're probably going to leave my Pokemon out here, because I know I can outspeed for at least one attack, and then we can look into an alternate. Glitchy HP bar from Ramorel. Alright. Crizziere Air. I don't know how to pronounce that. I give up. Low Kick again. It worked last time, and we'll see if it works this time. Alright, it's super effective, but it didn't deal a whole bunch of damage. Explosion, a sacrificial move. Ramorel fainted. Crizziere fainted. Alright, both of our Pokemon are totally down, and I get to choose the next one. We are actually going to switch back to Judilium. He's down only 5 health, so we're going to see if we can do something with him again. Quagger. Will I switch Pokemon? No, I won't. Glitchy HP bar, just restoring from the last Pokemon would be my guess. Alright, let's attack. We're going to use Stun Spore, see if we can get some time with the enemy asleep. Or rather, paralyzed. It's just Spore that puts them to sleep. It's paralyzed, it might be unable to move. At the very least, its speed is down 25, or I think 25%, might be 50. I had my energy drained. Alright, here we go again. Razor Leaf, because it's the most powerful attack we actually have. Alright, it's really neat particle effects they've got coming from the leaves. I'm actually interested in how they did that. Very neat. Also, if you haven't noticed, every Pokemon model here is fully animated. Entirely. Granted, it's like 3 frames of animation, but it's also Minecraft, so you gotta give them some slack. Flinch. Ugh, that's annoying. Okay, let's keep attacking here. We're gonna use Mega Drain, see if we can get some health back. Quagger has its energy drained. Just not a significant amount. Critical hit. Nice. Oh, and we get the Paralyze. Sweet. Alright, we're going to do that again. See if we can recover some more HP. Quagger has energy drained. I recover a nice amount of HP. And we get at least a decent amount of damage. Alright, now we're hit with Astonish. I fear how much damage this is going to deal, but probably not that much. So it's not terrible. We're still at around about half HP, which means we can attack. Probably just going to spam Mega Drain to no end. See how many times I can do it. Quagger used Astonish again. It's neat how the sky flashes every time a Pokemon uses a Dark-type move. It happened when I used Payback, and it's been happening with Astonish. I flinched and couldn't move, even though I've already attacked. Alright. Mega Drain. I think one more Mega Drain and then a Razor Leaf should totally finish them off. I'm hoping, at least. I'm wrong. We do hit the Paralyzed, though, which is nice. Alright, we're going to switch Judelium out so we can keep the Paralysis for later and use it on another Pokemon. Let's go back to Snort Chop here. Take him out while it's weak. Judelium, come back. Go, Snort Chop. And we hit Paralysis again. Good deal. Gives me that free turn to switch in. Alright. Rapid Spin. Oh. Not very effective. Did basically no damage at all. And Rock Throw against me. This could hurt. Very neat with the actual rock animation. Very cool. And I've got health point remaining. Literally, just 1 out of 73. We're going to take one more attack at it, and I'm actually going to let my Pokemon die, because at this point, there's not much else I can do with it. But, not going to go down without a fight. We're going to Confuse Ray, so that it'll be easier for my next Pokemon. And by applying Nausea, the enemy is now confused. It's hurt itself in its confusion. Alright, here we are with the Paralyzed and Confusion combo. It will make it pretty impossible for my opponent to use an attack at all, which means we can Rapid Spin to no end. Alright, did like no damage at all. But we do hit Paralysis. My opponent can't do a thing. Which is why we're going to Rapid Spin again. Even if I do lose Snort Chop, it's not that big a deal. I've got other Pokemon that I can use. Not very effective. Rock Throw, it got through. Alright, well there goes Snort Chop. Alright, we're gonna go with Glissador, whatever it is, let's go. Tackle, Icy Wind, Hone Claws, Play Nice. Alright, we're gonna use Icy Wind. Let's just take a look at that model there. We've got almost like a Yeti or something. I don't know how you describe that model. It's cool though. It's Speed Fell. It takes damage. This should be enough to take it out. There we go. It's gone. Krager fainted. I gained 441 XP points. And I need a lot to go to level up. Alright. Miasmar. Will we change Pokemon? No, let's fight the Miasmar. Alright. I'm going with this as absolutely a grass Pokemon, which means that my Ice-type attacks should be relatively effective. I think super effective. Going to use Icy Wind again. Speed fell. Damage dealt, how much? Alright, a reasonable chunk. And we're going to be hit with Feint Attack. Very neat animation for that. Alright, we're going to use Play Nice. It's a powerful Fairy-type move. Or normal-type move, I guess. I thought in Gen 6 that was changed to Fairy, but I don't know for sure if Fairy's even in this game, so... Miasmar's attack fell. Feint Attack again. Alright, here we are. We can attack again. We're gonna use a Hone Claws here. We probably have enough health to get it off, and that'll let our other attacks be more powerful. Attack rose. Sent me, or did that message appear twice? Oh, my accuracy rose as well. Alright, Poison Sting. Alright, here we are going into another turn. Hone Claws only raised our physical attack, which means Icy Wind won't do much. We're using Play Nice. I could swear Play Nice was a damage dealing move. Okay. I must be thinking of, oh, I'm thinking of Play Rough, the fairy move from Gen 6. Great. And now I'm poisoned. Alright, we're gonna get an Icy Wind off before we totally go down. Speed fell. Damage dealt. That's what we needed. And we're being attacked with Vital Throw. This is probably enough to finish us off. No, it isn't. Alright, we can get... Oh, poison. Yeah, we're doomed. No, we're not. We still have health left. Alright, we're gonna finish attacking because we can't stay out another turn without dying to poison. Speed fell. Damage dealt. Nice big chunk. And we're being hit with Vital Throw. Alright, we're for sure dead after that attack. Alright, I've been saving Pokemon number 5, Wyvern, because it said as a helpful hint before going into this battle that you'll need it because it's a strong Dragon-type Pokemon. Which is why we're going to use that now. There we go. Pretty neat animation. Alright. We are going to use Wing Attack. And that's super effective. It's enough to take out my enemy. Gain some experience. Not enough to matter. Grandpel, we won't change Pokemon. Alright. How much do you want to bet my opponent's a Dragon type? I'm disappointed though, no animations on this one. Still a pretty neat model, looks like one of those cartoon dragons. But now we're going to use Twister, our Dragon type attack. Oh, they go first. They're using Smog, Poison type. The big question here is, will I be poisoned? If I do get poisoned, I'm pretty much doomed. If I don't, I've got a chance. Alright, I get my Twister attack off. No poison. We're looking good. A nice big chunk out of the health power. Alright, we're going to do something strange here and switch out to Judilium. We're going to try and get our Stun Spore used again. See if we can paralyze my opponent, gain some bonuses on speed. Alright, we're being attacked with Smokescreen. It's probably good I switched when I did, because Judilium's accuracy falls, and not Wyvern's. Alright, we're going to Stun Spore, see if we can get it off. First, we're going to take a Smog to the face. Alright, Smog deals some damage, but I've got still a quarter of my health-ish left. Stun Spore. Alright, we get our attack off. Foe's Grandpel is paralyzed. It may be unable to move. That's what we needed, reducing the enemy's speed. And we are going to Razor Leaf because there's nothing else Judilium can do, even if I did have it out still. Judilium's accuracy fell again. Better Judilium than Wyvern. And Razor Leaf attacks again, with the very neat leaf particles coming out of the sky. Does it deal significant damage? Not at all. Alright, we're going to just use Tackle because all my other moves aren't very effective. There we are, hitting Paralysis. Not bad, although I'm hoping Judelium gets knocked out so I can use my Wyvern to finish this battle off. We're being hit with Feint Attack. This is probably enough to take us out here. We've got a small amount of health left. I'm not counting on it. And there we are. Judelium's down. Last Pokemon, Wyvern. We've got a little bit higher health. We're one level below, but that's not important. Now it's time to use Dragon Breath to finish this match off. Going to be hit with a Feint Attack. That shouldn't deal too much damage. That's what we took last time, I think. It's also very neat. I'm noticing here that the models on my Wyvern, the wings are transparent. It's a very neat effect. I really like how they did that. Alright, we used Dragon Breath. Alright. Whole bunch of health power down. Super effective attack. One more of these should finish him off. If we can survive. Dragon Breath again. We're going to be hit with a Smog here. It misses. Okay. Dragon Breath. How is he surviving that? Okay. We can still do it. We've got well over half our health left. One more Dragon Breath should finish this game off for good. He's using Smog again and missing. Alright, Dragon Breath attack here. And there we go. Grand Pel is gone. And the paralysis triggered. That might be just a bug in the map. And we can't level up yet. Of course we can't. Zenithoid defeated Verdure Gym Leader Louise. Woo, that was a heck of a fight. I thought I had you there. Well done. No, you never had me. Got $1,920 for winning. There we go. What a wonderful experience this was. Zenithoid received the Topiary badge from Louise. It's a symbol of the Verdure Town Gym. I think that should probably say gym. We strive to maintain lush environment even in times like these. And here, take this TM as a complimentary gift. Giga Drain, TM19. Put it in the TMHM pocket. It's Giga Drain. It inflicts damage while restoring your own Pokemon's health. It's one of her favorites, even though she didn't use it that much on me. Now, before I forget, Professor Cedar wants me to lend this to you. The Poke Flute, right? Or, sorry, rather, Azure Flute. Put the Azure Flute shard in the key items pocket. I've been keeping it all along, safe from harm's way. I noticed you already have the other half. I do? I don't know the story by this point, so I guess I do. Please take care of them. They cannot fall into the wrong hands. Okay. ... Is she trying to imitate Red here with all the dots? May I assume you visited the Pokemon Center? Nope, not in this map. There's a man that can help take you back to Mesotown. He'll offer his services to you if you ever need a quick way to return inland. Okay, am I on the coast here? I'll check my map in a second. Professor Cedar has warned me about a crime duo on the loose. Oh, are those the guys that I fought in the other map? More dots? Oh, you fought them? Yeah, I did just earlier. Please look after yourself out there. They can be up to any good. Or they can't be up to any good. That makes more sense. I'll see you soon, Zenithoid. Alright, is she important to the plot? I take it so. Alright, let's take a look at how the gym badge looks. If we go into our inventory, we have the Topiary badge here. So they're all going to show up here. This is set up just like a trainer card. Very neat effect. My Pokemon are all fainted. And that's it, pretty much. Wonder if I had any items in my bag that I was too noobish to recognize. the Azure Flute Lower Shard, no balls, and Giga Drain that I just got. Alright, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The first gem in Pokemon Cobalt and Amethyst. Now, her team that I played against here will not be the same as it is in the final map. This is just for the demo it was set up, and so is my team. So you get to catch your own Pokemon. The final map will work just like every other Pokemon game, and I look forward to playing that in December. This will be the last Pokemon Cobalt and Amethyst demo map before the full map's release. If you guys want to see me do a playthrough of the Pokemon Cobalt and Amethyst map, let me know in the description below, not description, sorry, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see what I can do. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to our Twitter account that we just finished setting up, so you probably haven't. Don't subscribe to it even, follow our Twitter account. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, have a nice day.